If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Epictetus. There are things under our control and others that are not. Opinions, preferences, desires, and aversions. In a word, everything that is inherent in our actions are under our control. On the other hand, the body, wealth, reputation, authority, in a word, everything that is not inherent in our actions is beyond our control. Ancient Greek philosophy said that if you want to live a fulfilling life without an excess of soul afflictions, you must understand that there are things that are under our control and others that are not. Our duty is to spend our energy on the things that are under our control, not the things that are not. It is important to remember that the Stoics did not believe that we should ignore or suppress our emotions. Instead, they believe that we should accept our emotions and learn to manage them in a healthy way. The Stoic philosophy is a powerful tool for living a more fulfilling and less stressful life. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot control, we can reduce our anxiety and frustration and increase our resilience. What's a Stoic? Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot control. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is that we should be indifferent to things that are outside of our control, such as the opinions and actions of others. Why is it important to be able to ignore people? There are a few reasons. First, it can help us to reduce stress and anxiety. When we are constantly worrying about what other people think of us or how our actions will affect them, it can take a toll on our mental and emotional health. I guess that's true. Second, ignoring people can help us to focus on the things that are important to us. If we are constantly distracted by the opinions and actions of others, it can be difficult to achieve our goals. I've definitely experienced that before. Finally, ignoring people can help us to maintain our dignity. If we allow other people to control our emotions or our behavior, we are giving them power over us. By being indifferent to their opinions and actions, we can remain in control of our own lives. So how do I ignore people like a Stoic? 1. Identify your circle of control. What can you control? What can you not control? Focus on the things that you can control and let go of the things that you cannot control. 2. Remember that you cannot control other people. You can only control your own thoughts, actions, and reactions. 3. Do not take things personally. When someone does something that upsets you, remind yourself that it is not about you. It is about them. 4. Be indifferent to the opinions of others. What other people think of you does not matter. What matters is what you think of yourself. 5. Set boundaries. If someone is constantly bothering you, you have the right to set boundaries. Tell them that you need some space or that you don't want to talk about a certain topic. 6. Walk away. If someone is being rude or disrespectful, simply walk away. You don't have to put up with it. 7. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you are mindful, you are less likely to react to things emotionally. 8. Meditate. Meditation can help you to develop inner peace and resilience. It can also help you to learn to let go of negative thoughts and emotions. Remember, it takes time and practice to learn to ignore people like a Stoic, but it is a skill that is worth developing. It can help you to live a more peaceful. In today's world, a busy city street, people are rushing past each other, talking loudly and bumping into each other. In today's fast-paced world, it can be difficult to ignore people. We are constantly bombarded with stimuli from all sides, and it can be hard to tune out the noise. A woman is sitting in a park trying to read a book. A group of teenagers walk by and start talking loudly. The woman tries to ignore them, but it's too difficult. She gets up and leaves. When we are unable to ignore people, it can lead to stress, anxiety, and even anger. It can also prevent us from focusing on the things that are important to us. A man is at work, trying to finish a presentation. His coworker keeps coming over and talking to him about trivial things. The man tries to be polite, but he is becoming increasingly frustrated. The good news is that there are things we can do to learn how to ignore people more effectively. A group of people are sitting in a circle, listening to a speaker. The speaker is talking about the Stoic philosophy of indifference. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot control. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is that we should be indifferent to things that are outside of our control, such as the opinions and actions of others. The woman from the park is back in the park, reading her book. The same group of teenagers walk by, but this time the woman doesn't even look up. She is completely absorbed in her book. When we learn to be indifferent to the opinions and actions of others, we can become more resilient and less stressed. We are also able to focus on the things that are truly important to us. The man from work is giving his presentation. His coworker walks over and tries to start talking to him, but the man ignores him. He is confident and focused, and he delivers a successful presentation. 6 rules to help you ignore people like a Stoic. Focus on you, not them. Don't take things personally. Set boundaries. Walk away from rudeness. Be mindful and present. Practice meditation. So, the key is to be indifferent to other people's opinions. This means not letting them affect your emotions or your behavior. It takes practice, but one way to start is to remind yourself that other people's opinions are simply their own personal beliefs. They do not reflect anything about you. Another way to practice indifference is to imagine that you are watching your thoughts and feelings from a distance. This can help you to see them more objectively. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you are mindful, you are less likely to react emotionally to things. It takes time and practice to learn to ignore people's opinions like a Stoic, but it is a skill that is worth developing. It can help you to live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Hope you enjoy. Please share your thoughts on the comments. Thanks for your patience and listening.